Station. Today, we're gonna talk about African literature. Enjoy watching! African literature refers to the collection of oral and written works created by African people. It includes folk tales, proverbs, poetry, plays, novels, and short stories. At first, it was passed down orally through storytelling, songs, and traditions. Later, with the influence of Arabic and European languages, written works developed. African literature often reflects history, struggles, culture, identity, and resistance against colonialism. Many African writers gain international recognition for showing the true voice and pride of Africa through their works. In short, African literature is the expressions of African life, culture, and experiences through story, both oral and written.
African literature reflects the history, culture, and struggles of each people, from oral traditions to written masterpieces. It highlights their identity and rich heritage. African literature is more than just stories. It is a record of the life and experiences of African people. In the beginning, it was shared through oral traditions such as folk tales, proverbs, songs, and epic stories, which preserve their wisdom, values, and belief. Later, it evolved into written works like novels, poems, and plays that express the struggles against slavery, colonization, and equality, and the fight for freedom through both oral and written forms. African literature showed the identity, culture, and heritage of its people, helping the world understand their history and the richness of their tradition.
It involved with the introduction of Arabic in the Middle Ages and further developed with Negritude movement in 1934, which emphasized pride in African cultures. During the Middle Ages, Arabic was introduced in Africa, and this influenced the growth of African literature by adding new forms of writing and expression. Later in 1934, the Negritude movement began, which was literary and cultural movement led by African and Caribbean writers. This movement encouraged Africans to take pride in their culture, traditions, and identity, especially as a response to colonialism and racism. In short, African literature grew stronger first through Arabic influence and later through the Negritude movement, which highlighted cultural pride. Chinua Achebe, Paul Suyunka, Ngonge Wachong-o, they gained worldwide recognition for works that expressed nationalism and resistance. Writers such as Chinua Achebe, Paul Soyinka, and Ngonge Wachong-o became famous around the world because of their works. Their writings showed the struggles of African people, the importance of fighting against colonialism, and the value of national identity. Through their stories and plays, they give a strong voice to African cultures and resistance. In short, these writers were recognized worldwide because their works express nationalism and resistance.
After colonialism, African literature continued to address issues such as corruption, freedom, and identity, showing the resilience of African traditions in modern times. After colonialism, African literature focused on new issues like corruption, freedom, and identity. Through their works, African writers showed the resilience of their traditions and the importance of keeping their culture alive. Today, African literature continues to be a strong voice for social awareness, cultural pride, and freedom.
The Clever Young Man and the Monster by Tanzania. Once upon a time in East Africa, the monster, or ogre, Shengwengwe swallowed all the people in the world together, with all the domestic animals, except one pregnant woman who hid in a pile of chaff. Later this woman gave birth to a boy named Masala Kulangwa, whose name means the smart or clever person who understands quickly. When he grew up, he asked, "Mother, why are there only the two of us? Where are the other people?" She answered, "My dear one, everyone else was swallowed by Xing Wei. We two are the only ones left." From that day on, the young man started looking for the monster. One day, he killed a grasshopper and arrived home singing, "Mother, mother, I have killed a grasshopper," and arrived home singing, "Mother, mother, I have killed Xing Wei. Rejoice and shout for joy." But his mother answered, "My dear one, this is only a grasshopper, not the monster. Let's roast him and eat him." Another day, he killed a bird and arrived home singing, "Mother, mother, I have killed Xing Wei. Up in the hills, rejoice and shout for joy." But his mother answered, "My dear one, this is only a bird, not the monster. Let's roast it and eat it." Another day, he killed a small gazelle and arrived home singing, "Mother, mother, I have killed Xing Wei. Up in the hills, rejoice and shout for joy." But his mother answered, "My dear one, this is only a small gazelle, not the monster. Let's roast it and eat it." Another day, he killed an antelope and arrived home singing, "Mother, mother, I have killed Xing Wei. Up in the hills, rejoice and shout for joy." But his mother answered, "My dear one, this is only an antelope, not a monster. Let's roast it and eat it." Finally, the clever young man Masala Kulongwa found Xing Wei, overcame him, and cut open the monster's stomach. Out came his father, along with his relatives and all the other people. But by bad luck, when he split open the monster's back, Masala Kulongwa cut off the ear of an old woman. This woman became very angry and insulted the young man. She tried to bewitch him. But Masala Kulongwa found medicine and healed the old woman. Then all the people declared the young man chief and raised him up in the chief's chair. Masala Kulongwa became the chief of the whole world, and his mother became the Queen Mother.
I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, royalty looking sexy, you know that be my name.